Peace and blessings, everyone. Doctah Copeland in your ear once again on this social media mess. Sure, thought I'd jump on here and get into your ear right quick. And let's talk about we're gonna talk about colors today, family. I think last time we talked about, you know what I'm saying, about the clothes and the frequencies in our clothes. You know what I'm saying, the different type of fabric that we may put on our skin and stuff like that, and how it may draw energy from us, or it may even leak certain toxins into our system, possibly due to the materials that it's made from. Then we talked about healing cloths versus non-healing cloths, and we were talking about we got like cotton and hemp is got the 100 hertz of frequencies overall. However, it's not what's called a healing cloth or a healing fabric. And then we had linen, which was a healing fabric, which, called flax fabric, right? Then we had organic cotton versus this regular cotton. And they saying with that, definitely if you got colors or dyes in it, tar pretty much, coal tar in it pretty much, with the different dyes and stuff. And once again, that stuff could get into our system on a micro scale, right? So today, I was sitting here, meditating and thinking, as I listen to the sounds of nature, as it sound like springtime again. I hear family already. The birds are chirping. Yeah, and sounding is relaxing. The sun ain't shining as bright today, but that's all right. I see the sun shining in my heart. How about that, family? And the sun shining in my mind. That's good enough. You feel me? So I had absorbing in nature, and I said, you know what? They saying that like polyesters at 15 hertz, silk, down to 10, and acrylics, the spandexes, and people wearing, and the nylon stockings that possibly could be help swelling your legs up sometimes, or your ankles. I don't know. I'm just saying, family. Due to the polyethylene that's in it and stuff of that nature, which I always say, that's gas, pretty much petroleum, but it's a different chemical process that they use. At the end of the day, I said, well, if that kind of like suck energy from us, right? And then we looking at color therapy. Maybe the dude, it was named Bob Graham. Yeah, the guy that did the studies on the frequencies. Did they also do the frequency, dealing with color? Because, that test was done too back in 1988. Some studies was done dealing with color frequencies and the coherence of it, right? The correlations in the frequencies are, in hertz. And so I looked at that, me being an energy medicine practitioner, what I'm saying? I had to look at, okay, you may have some busty clothes on, that's sucking from us, but at the same time, like I said before, what type of colors are you wearing with that? So with that said, we got each color has a certain frequency. So that's what we're going to talk about right quick. We're going to talk about the different colors, and we're going to talk about the frequencies in the colors. I've done something previously last year on this, but we done with now wearing some clothes that's pulling from me, in a sense, like the polyesters clothing, or y'all wearing your spandexes and nylons, stockings, and your silk clothing and stuff of that nature, right? Not wearing 100% cotton, or either organic cotton, that is, or that linen cloth, or either our wool. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that's up to 5,000 hertz, they saying, or the linen up to 5,000. Maybe think it's millivolts or hertz. Look it up for yourself to make sure, right? But anyway, we're looking at the color blue. So if I had blue on, that's between 250 to 275 hertz. Plus, they saying, depends, I guess, what perspective it is, and go up to 1,200 hertz within the blue spectrum, right? Then we got green. That's at 250 to 475 hertz of frequency. You know what I'm saying? It can give us. Then you got yellow. So I get into 500 to 700 hertz. Then we got orange, that's 950 to 1050 hertz. Then you got red, getting into the red spectrum, you got 1000 to 1200 hertz. Then you got violet, which is 1000 to 2000 hertz, and then they saying white colors were around 1,100 to 2,000 hertz. So I'm saying if that's at 0 or 15 or 10 with my clothing or with my fabrics, possibly I can wear me some yellow, some green, some oranges, or some reds, or violets, or some white, towards the white spectrums, or tan, you know what I'm saying, or more lighter colors to maybe help balance out the frequency or bring up the frequency even within my clothes, possible. It was just a thought because the colors itself is reflecting off my iris, and that's what's going into my brain, into my system. You see what I'm saying? To stimulate me, because each color has also a healing perspective to it, which I will get into that on another video. So y'all go ahead and follow me, and I will definitely continue this conversation. And if you see this on YouTube, subscribe and like and follow me on there as well, because I'm going into this a little bit more as I meditate more. As I look at, okay, I'm wearing certain clothing that possibly could be sucking certain energy from me, right? Because you don't have certain frequencies in it, or we would say rising vibrations. Let me use that term for them. Don't have the certain rising vibrations for my cells and pretty much my mental and my autonomic nervous system, and my sympathetic nervous system plus my parasympathetic nervous system, can be at a certain balance and so forth, or not overstressed, or working too hard to make it more relaxed, so forth and so on. And on top of, can't forget about the nutrients that a lot of us not putting in our body, you know what I'm saying, not really, digesting properly, which means it ain't going to absorb properly, which means it ain't going to be utilized properly. And a lot of people are not even defecating properly, you know what I'm saying? So, exiting it out. So all that on top of this, put into combination of thinking about personally, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and hold y'all up with my thoughts right now. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, if y'all need a consultant session, give me a call. And we're looking at Black Health for Black History Month still. And I thought I'd just bring it to y'all today about fabrics, or the clothing frequencies that they were saying. Let's go through it right quick one more time. Like the human body, I'm saying anywhere from 70 to 100 millivolts. Then, you know what I'm saying, you're in pretty good health. Getting down to 60, down to 40s and 30s. You're looking at some possibly serious to some chronic imbalances in your body. Then you start getting down into 20 millivolts and below. Definitely 15. That means them cells ain't working. They not firing like they should. Matter of fact, possibly got cancer, possibly on the edge of death, fam. So we want the cells to vibrate, get them pumped up, get them flushed out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, get the defecation, get the digestion going, and hydration going, and stuff of that nature. And then we got the organic cotton, which they saying was at 100 hertz. Polyester, they saying about 0. Some say, some information say 0. Let's say 15 millivolts or hertz. Then you got a rayon, rayon was made out of wood pulp. So rayon pretty much, putting some wood chips on your body, I guess, man. And that didn't have no energy in it, neither. We're about 15, they saying, millivolts. And then you got silk, 10 hertz. And then you got acrylic, which is at 0. Then you got non-organic cotton, which they saying is 70. And then some said that, if it got, like I said, the tars and dyes in it, then we're driving it down possibly down to 40 hertz. And then you got linen, which is up to 5,000 millivolts. And you got wool, to 5,000 hertz millivolts. Then you got nylon down to 0. Then you got the spandex, some say 0 up to 15 because it is made from the polyethylene, Polyurethane, Polyurethane, okay, family? And then you got viscose. That was a 0. But then I said, what about the colors though? Blue, 250 hertz, 275 hertz. Could go up to 1200 hertz, depends on which spectrum of the blue you're wearing. Then got green, 250 to 475 hertz. Then we got yellow, 500 to 700 hertz. Orange, 950 1050. Then you got red 1000 to 1200 hertz. Then you got violet up to 1000, 2000 hertz. Then you got white 1000, 2000 hertz. It's the rundown of what I was saying here on this particular segment. And like I said, I'm going to come back at y'all again with the colors. And we're going to deal with the healing, possible healing properties of each color, and especially for different moods, different possibly conditions that you may be having, and how maybe taking a good shower, you know what I'm saying, warm or something like that to relax your body, and putting on particular clothing could possibly help you relax, and maybe even with some conditions possibly. We'll talk next time. Dr. Copeland signing out, and I hope everybody living their best life, which is a blessed life. Till next time, one love.